Good evening. Good evening. I'm Jeremy Allen, the executive editor of the Michigan Chronicle, here with my esteemed co-host for the evening, Miss Ebony JJ Curry.
Don't you forget that, JJ. Good evening. Super excited to be here. I mean, everyone looks amazing. And it seems as if everyone's excited to be here, even though it's cold and the snow is coming down.
Little cold, but we are here back in January at the 2025 North American International Auto Show. Everybody's so excited for this winter return, even though with the winter return, we do get winter weather.
Exactly, which kind of causes a delay.
Yeah.
But everyone still shows up with their minks and their finest threads, like their Sunday best, on this amazing Friday evening. And I'm just excited to see everyone coming in and looking at all of these cool cars this year,
That's one of the things I missed with the auto show, having gone to summer for the couple years that it did.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see the minks. Sorry about that. We got a little interruption there. But we didn't get to see the mink coats, the fur coats, the real Detroit winter fashion.
Yes.
And so I'm excited for that to be on full display tonight. Yeah.
And then also we have Flo Rida, who's going to be our live entertainment tonight. So I think a lot of people are excited about that too.
Absolutely. Grammy award winning, multiple #1 hits, Flo Rida.
Yeah.
Is going to be rocking the stage later on this evening. But here at the January Auto Show, we also have the return of a lot of foreign vehicles that took some years off, prior to coming back this year. So it's going to be an exciting evening. We're here right in front of the Foxtecca exhibit. For those of you who might not know, Foxtecca is a Black-owned mobility company located right here in the city of Detroit, and they're doing some amazing things. Hopefully, a little bit later, we'll get a chance to talk to the owner of Foxtecca, as well as some other notable figures that we'll be chatting with.
Absolutely, and as you can see, I mean, I'm matching this car. I'm looking pretty good, right? So I can't wait to really get in here and test it out and try it out, so I can see how I really look in it. But I'm super excited to not only speak to the owner of Foxtecca, but also to see who's who in the house tonight. I think we're excited about that too, right?
Absolutely. We've got so much going on here at the North American International Auto Show, from the fashion to the entertainment, and just so many notable public figures will be in the room tonight. So we'll bring as many of those people as possible on here to have a conversation with us here at the Michigan Chronicle. But, it never fails that fashion is always the backdrop. There's no, bones about it. This is called Auto Prom for a reason. And you look stunning tonight as my co-host here.
Thank you. You don't look too bad yourself. You
Well,
look good
you.
standing next to me. I guess I can say that.
I mean, hey, I'll take that.
Super excited to see what tonight has to bring. And all throughout the night, we'll be sure to come to you to give you some updates.
Absolutely. We are going to just show you guys around just a little bit in a moment. But like I said, the weather, it's a little bit frightful outside. So it might have caused a couple minutes of delay for some of our guests who were scheduled to be on. But we're excited to bring you everything, all the sights, all the sounds, all the interesting interviews with folks who are, going to be some familiar faces here throughout the city.
Yes, so hold tight and be excited to see what we have in store for you guys tonight. And though the snow is coming down, it's the perfect return for the Detroit Auto Show charity. We'll be right back. Yes. Thank you.
And we're back live here at the North American International Auto Show back in January in Detroit. And we're here with the esteemed Detroit Mayor, Mr. Mike Duggan. How are you this evening?
It's just beautiful in here, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. So what excites you about having the auto show back here in Detroit in January?
Well, as I drove in the snowstorm, I said, this is the kind of thing that brings people downtown at a time we probably wouldn't have a lot of traffic. And so it's great for the auto industry. It's great for the businesses of Detroit.
Absolutely, Mayor Mike Duggan. I mean, right now, not just right now, but you are a hot commodity. I mean, you're Mr. Popular out here. So when it comes to tonight's charity preview, tell me, what are you looking forward to the most, especially when you see your people who really rooting for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a remarkable time. But, I was here in 2010, 2011, 2012, and it was a grim attitude of people. But now, not only are people excited about the auto industry, they're excited about the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of smiles, and it's a special time to be in Detroit.
This time next year, Mr. Mayor, there's going to be a little bit of transition, right? You're going to be passing the baton to someone. What do you hope that person, whoever that might be, can kind of inherit and learn from what you've done here in your time as the leader of Detroit?
I think you're already seeing it. The candidates to be the next mayor are talking about unity, pulling people together, building on the progress we made, and taking it further. And I think that's where we need to go as a city. I'm really encouraged by the candidates who are emerging, and I think the city's going to do very well.
And I do want to ask you, what's it going to take for you to be the next governor of the state of Michigan?
The people of this state will make a decision. If you're happy with the two parties, you can stick with them. And if you think it's time for a change, I'm going to provide people a change. And based on the reaction so far, it seems like a lot of people in Michigan would like a change.
Absolutely. And last but not least, I must ask you, being all of the things that you've really been able to accomplish as mayor, especially your big fight with Census Bureau, with the next incoming mayor, what are some tips or some advice you can have to say to them as they try to follow your big footsteps?
Well, you have at least two of the candidates who are on city council now, and they've been my partners, and they've seen what happened when we stuck together as opposed to fighting. And I think that's going to be the big thing. And so I think the people who are on council, I think, have a leg up in the public's mind. I think they're pleased with what council has done. We'll see what other candidates emerge. And I don't know yet who I'll be voting for, but I'm happy there's a lot of good choices.
I love it. You look amazing, and I hope you have an amazing night tonight. I know you're going to be being pulled from left to right, so have a good time, Mayor.
Yeah. Next year, nobody will want to talk to me, so I'm going to enjoy this one.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
Absolutely. Being able to be here with the mayor, this is going to be his final full auto show leading the city of Detroit. So exciting times to have him be able to be here with us and just share some of his insights about the return to January's auto show.
Absolutely. And I must tell you, he was right when it comes to, Detroit Lions, they are doing their thing. So
oh, my goodness.
He is hot right now. He's a hot commodity. Detroit Lions is a hot commodity. The city of Detroit is a hot commodity. The charity preview is back here in January. That's a hot commodity. We are on fire right now.
I'm just so excited for the city of Detroit because, the whole world's eyes are on the city, not just for the auto show, which is why we're here tonight. But like you said, the Detroit Lions are doing great.
Yes.
We've seen an emergence and economic development in the city. We've got Hudson's that's going to be complete pretty soon.
Yes.
So many great development projects that, spearheaded where we were headed in 2024 and are really going to be shaping what our 2025 as a city looks like as the whole world continues to watch Detroit.
Absolutely. And, as they always say, a lot of times people can count out the city of Detroit. But as you can see now, not only are we on top, we've always been on top. But we're just showing you guys, exactly what resilience mean and what we are all about. I mean, talk about real grit, and being here at the auto show in the automobile industry, you know what I mean? This is what really Detroit is all about.
Yeah, the auto capital of the world. But, I'm excited for once people do come down and see the actual auto show.
Yeah.
There's so many new exhibits this year. Again, we talked about the return of the foreign vehicle after several years, them, kind of pulling out, not wanting to be a part, not really understanding why they should be a part of it. I think we've got a new co-director, a co-chair of the auto show, Sam Clement. He's a Michigan State alum. He's going to be doing some amazing things this year at the auto show, really bringing in a day of service where he's really implementing organizations like the Divine Nine and the Boys and Girls Club of America for different clothing drives that they're going to be doing with the city. But, you know, aside from just the philanthropic side, there's going to be some amazing exhibitions. We've got AI is really going to be integrated into this.
Tech evolution is super huge.
The tech evolution is super huge. We've got virtual reality racing games.
Oh yeah, everyone's really into it right now. But I must ask you, Jeremy.
Yes.
As you know, last year was a big strike. You know, when it came to the auto show, you know, we were right off with the big strikes with the big threes, and coming into this year, you know, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the morale right now?
Yeah, I think last year, you know, that strike happened just before the auto show. It was like during the auto show, right? Where so many automotive workers here in the city of Detroit decided that they were going to protest this event. But what I think we saw over the course of the past 6 months is a really supportive local government, state government, and federal government saying we need to take care of the auto workers who've taken care of us.
Yes.
And I think that's always been Michigan's case. And, you know, them coming through with a new contract prior to the end of last year really set them up for a boost in morale. And we're seeing it tonight with so many people, so many automotive industry leaders here in the building. And again, that return from the foreign automakers. And it's an energy that's unmatched when you're in this room. And we're excited to bring that to the people tonight.
Super excited. And I mean, as you can see, the people are trickling in. The doors opened at 6 o'clock. And I mean, people are literally pouring in right now. So just imagine how this place is going to fill up towards the end of the night.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I mean, based on some of the fashion, some of the dresses and the tuxes that we see.
You guys are looking good.
Yeah, the folks are looking good. And you wouldn't be able to tell that it was single digits outside right now with a couple inches of snow. But you know, people are looking good, man. It's exciting to just be out in the city this time of year and celebrating. That's truly what tonight is. It's a celebration. It's a way to raise money for organizations that really depend on this. And we're excited to be here.
Absolutely. And also, a little tidbit is going to be a lot of discounts at local businesses around downtown Detroit. You know, we have from the Lip Bar, from Bay Sun, a lot of different places they're going to have discounts specifically surrounding the auto show. You know, and I think the auto show is up to January 20th.
January 20th, yep. That's one of the most important things about the auto show. It really is an economic driver for the city. So once they switch to September for the auto show, you know, September is a time when people are already outside doing a lot of shopping, doing a lot of things. But January is historically a bad retail month for restaurants, for retail shops. And so this 10, 11-day period in January really provides the economic boost to so many businesses that, you know, they need and they look forward to every year.
Absolutely.
And so that was another major reason for the return of the January auto show.
Absolutely. I'm super excited about it. As you can see, the people are super excited about it. And at the end of the day, we are going to continue to see people trickle in with their beautiful threads. Everyone's excited. And also, don't forget, we have this amazing live entertainment, Flow Rider.
Flow Rider.
Absolutely. So I'm excited to see all of that.
One of the other things, too, you know, we just got finished talking to Mayor Mike Duggan. We'll have a chance to speak to some of his city council members who we referred to later on in this evening. So we're going to be speaking with Mary Sheffield, city council president, as well as Fred Durhal, who's also a part of Detroit City Council. And I'm really looking forward to what they have to say about this upcoming mayor race in 2025. It's going to be a thick one.
I mean, all eyes are on this race, you know. And as more people come out and continue to say, hey, that we are running for mayor, I mean, all eyes are really going to continue to stay on there. This is a juicy race. Everyone wants to know who's coming after Mayor Mike Duggan. You know, he really helped us get to where we are today, from bankruptcy and all of the things that, you know, we've gotten through and where we are today. Who's next? I mean, those are big shoes you have to fill.
Yeah, that next person is not just going to have to fill some big shoes, but they're going to have to really become a larger than life personality to continue, you know, in the wake of Duggan's absence. So I think we do have a lot of suitable candidates who have thrown their names into the mix, though. So we're excited to hop on in a little bit to talk with them.
Absolutely. So stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of more guests coming your way. We're going to be talking about fashions, and we can't wait to see you again. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So, yeah. We are back with the Mr. Ian Conyers. He just was awarded Michigan Chronicles 40 under 40, correct?
Absolutely. Men of Excellence, 40 under 40, the whole nine.
And I mean, you look excellent tonight. Tell me, how are you feeling, Ian?
Well, excited to be back at the auto show in January, in the new year in 2025. It's back to the future. We used to do it this time of year, and now it's so exciting to be back in January in Detroit.
Ian, one of the things I want to talk to you about, man, is just your work with Amazon in the community here. You guys have been doing some amazing things, partnering with the Detroit Lions, the Pistons, to really just promote community engagement and welfare all throughout the city of Detroit. Talk about some of the recent things that you guys have been able to accomplish through some of your community partnerships.
Absolutely. Investing in the next generation right now in 2025, we want to make sure that we're not only Earth's best employer, but Earth's best neighbor, right? We're showing up in the communities that we live, work, and play in, and making sure that each person that has an interaction with us understands what we're doing in the community. So, wellness, upskilling, career choice, job opportunities. So, really great programs.
Yeah, it's amazing to see just the evolution of what true community involvement looks like. And I mean, I can't say I've seen too many people doing it on your level, man, and how you guys are working.
Humbly, really appreciate it. And Michigan Chronicle is out there every day. You all have been with us each step of the way, covering the things that we do in the neighborhood that you don't often see. And we really appreciate it. And I know our community appreciate being seen.
Absolutely. And when it comes to community, and being that you are a leader in the community, tell me, what does community mean to Ian?
Making sure that we're always in touch. One of the most important things is, can I reach out to you? When I call, do you answer? So making sure that we're available, that folks know where we're going, and they know how to get in touch with us. That's community, being able to call someone, knock on their door, ask what you need, but also to give back. So, it's not what you're able to do for yourself, but what you do for your community.
I love that. And all variations of the community is out tonight. Tell me, how are you feeling to see all of these people out here tonight, especially being that it is now back in January? Everyone's out in their nice Sunday best on this Friday.
I love it. This is Detroit prom, right? Winter prom. We have the opportunity to see each other, show out, bring that authentic Detroit glamour that we have to the table. And I just, there's no better place than the auto industry, fashion, music, and the city of Detroit.
And I got to ask you, man, we got the Lions game in a week. What's going to happen next week and then beyond?
We're going to win.
Yes.
We're going to win. Last year I went to the NFC Championship in San Francisco. It didn't go our way. This year, we're taking it straight to the top. We the North.
Man, we the North, man. What can you say just about the Lions and how much grit is all behind the city? But that's what an event like this is like, right? Just showcasing the pride of the city and everything that everyone around is doing just to continue to push the city forward.
Absolutely. All together, you see all our sports teams, our community leaders, our elected leaders, everyone in the community is together, and there's nothing like it. Reminds me of 2004. We got a championship then, and it's our time again. We're knocking at Destiny's gate.
And one last question, man. What Flow Rider song are you most waiting and anticipating to hear tonight when he hops on stage?
Ooh, down, down, down.
Let's go. Can't wait to see you, man.
Love it.
Well, Mr. Kyers, thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
Wow.
That was fun.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I love
That's
that.
just hanging out, man. We should do that more.
As you can see, when we all come together, I mean, it's nothing but a good time. Everyone is out here, the community is here, and everyone's excited. I love the energy.
We are super excited, and that's why we're going to go to a short break, and then we're going to come back with another community organization who's doing wonderful things right here in the city of Detroit. We'll be right back.
Detroit? Don't miss your chance to witness history in the making. Ruby, the electrifying new musical destined for Broadway, premieres at the Music Hall February 7th through 9th. Experience the complicated true story of murder that shook one small Florida town in 1952. With soul-stirring music and a gripping narrative, Ruby will move you.
The black woman who shot the world.
Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. This isn't just a show, it's a journey.
We're back here at the Detroit International Auto Show. That last clip you saw was of Ruby. That is going to be a stage play that the Michigan Chronicle and Real Times Media, in partnership with the Detroit Music Hall, is going to be bringing to Detroit less than a month from now. Ruby is such a fascinating story about a Black woman in Sarasota, Florida, who overcame the odds after some really complicated times.
Yeah,
beautiful story, beautifully tragic story.
Yeah.
But we were able to tell that story through the archives of Real Times Media and the Black press. but it's going to be super amazing. Great time. Stage play here in Detroit. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster and all ticketing locations. So please, please, please make sure you support Black stories like these that continue to just unearth important notes in Black history in America.
And it's all about the community, you know. And with that being said, here in the city of Detroit, we have this beautiful community organization, the Boys and Girls Club. And right now we have two amazing members of this Boys and Girls Club. We have, just introduce yourself.
My name is Elijah. I'm a senior high school.
My name is Isis. I'm a senior at and
I love that. Tell me, you guys are right here at the Detroit Auto Show.
Looking amazing, by the way. You both look amazing.
Tell me, how does it feel to be here tonight? How does it feel?
It feels great. It feels great to represent the place that's been able to get that opportunity. Through the Boys and Girls Club, I've been able to explore and share my possible choices. And I've never taken
I love that. What about you?
I feel very excited. Growing up in Detroit, I've just been on boards my entire life. So being able to see different models of cars it's just amazing.
I love that.
Isis, what excites you about being in this particular room tonight?
Particularly, I like to see the designs of cars because in my future, I would like to learn how to design my own cars, especially since it's so fundamental for Detroit.
What about you? So tell me, what about tonight makes it super personal for you, especially being a Boys and Girls Club? And I know you talk about your career and how Boys and Girls Club have really cultivated you to be where you want to be. So where do you want to be, and how does today get you?
I want to go to school for biomedical engineering and hopefully to use that funding to help fund the African of the country. It means so much to me to be here, to be able to be part of pedestals, to be able to take a part of
Isis, I want to ask you, for boys and girls in Detroit who may not have ever been a part of the Boys and Girls Club or organizations like this, why should they want to be a part of the Boys and Girls Club?
I recommend the Boys and Girls Club because it gave me an amazing opportunity to support everything. Last year, the United States got the chance to and originally I was afraid of therapy, so I didn't ever put my idea of free. And I learned incredible skills I can take.
Oh my goodness. I mean, be a part of such an organization that takes you to Abu Dhabi.
So many different parts of the world. I remember earlier this summer too, Mr. Sean Wilson, who's over the Boys and Girls Club, he was able to arrange for several of the students to meet with Vice President and President, hopeful Kamala Harris over the summer. Did you guys have, friends or members of your organization who were a part of that experience? And what was that like for you to be able to meet the Vice President of the United States?
It was a real feeling. I got to shake her hand. I got to see, hey, that is things that nature. It was a real
Yeah, such an amazing experience. We also covered earlier this year when Usher came to the Boys and Girls amazing experience too.
Yeah, were you guys? Tell me, how did you feel about that? I mean, you get to see Vice President Kamala Harris, so you're in a more serious political type of a vibe. Then you get to see Usher, who's like, you're on the skating ring. So tell me, how did that feel too, to have the two different?
It was an amazing feeling. That was the start of me, being able to do I got to present my own idea to him and things like that to him. I'm a big fan. So yeah, it meant a lot to me for sure.
I think one thing that's just, inescapable is the fact that the Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan presents young folks in Detroit with some unique opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise be, privy to or have the opportunity to engage in. So we do want to thank you both for stopping by to share some words with us. Absolutely proud of the both of you, and I hope you all continue to represent for the city in such an amazing way.
Take care and have such an amazing night.
Thank you both. Thank you both. The Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan is such a wonderful, wonderful organization led by some folks who are truly passionate about the youth and about the growth of the youth and the development of the youth in the city of Detroit?
I mean, to really get opportunities, to be put in those rooms, you know, to shake hands. I mean, that's super amazing. If I had kids of my own, I'll be sure to have them in that organization as well. I mean, because it's just second to none.
I mean, I grew up spending a lot of time between the YMCA and the Boys and Girls Club. And, you know, it was a place for me after school to go play basketball, go, you know, play checkers and play chess and get tutoring help with math and English. So, you know, just to see the continued success of such a storied organization here in the city of Detroit, it's just beautiful to see.
Yeah, I'm super excited that we were able to bring those beautiful kids here. And as you can see, we're going to continue to just see more people community. We're going to see more people who's just going to be experienced, you know. So I'm excited to bring on more people.
Yeah, and those students were looking pretty fly too.
They were.
You know, I used to throw in a little tie, little suit as a young guy myself. But they were looking sharp, man. I love to see when the young people really get dressed up and here with the old heads like us. But
well, he's a true.
And don't listen.
Not so much me, but I can say as a young girl, my mom would take me to the charity preview as well. And I always love to get dressed up and come out and really have a good time. So kudos to those kids. Anyone else who's in here who gets to really experience.
One of my favorite parts about coming to the auto show when I was young was hopping on a people mover.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, parking somewhere downtown and just hopping on that people mover. I actually took the people mover in tonight.
Yeah, look at that.
You know, drops you off right up top, right at the top of the stairs at Huntington. And it just allows you to relive that because, you know, for my generation, the auto show was always just this beautiful thing about the city of Detroit. We didn't know anything other than let's go hop in a cool car.
Yeah.
You know, as I became older, I understood the importance of the charity preview and how much of an organization this is that gives back and really pours into the city and supports the entire automotive industry while having these amazing vehicles right at the forefront. And, you know, I loved going and hopping in different cars and acting like I was revving them up and saying which cars I was going to buy once I got my license.
I love that. And, you know, with time comes wisdom, right? So I'm super excited again to see you guys more and more throughout tonight. We'll be sure to see you guys again. We're going to bring you more people to talk to, more fashions, more community leaders again. So you guys stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
In Michigan, you gotta make it work. In Michigan, you gotta make it work. This whole thing,
And we are back, Ebony JJ Carter, Miss Jillian, and we are here with the 55th Miss Black America, Ashley. Tell me exactly what is Miss Black America, and specifically what does it mean to you?
So Miss Black America is the most historic pageant. It was the first pageant that was ever created that Black people could be a part of. And so it's history in the making every single year for us to have something that we can promote our beauty and things like that, and our passions and our talents, and just being an awesome Black woman in general. And I think it's great to be a part of something like that, even for me, because I didn't have anything like that growing up. And to now be able to be a part of that, to show young girls, is just amazing.
I love that. Speaking of beauty and fashion, Miss Jillian has this all together. I'm sure she has many questions.
I'm really loving your dress here. The purple is fabulous on you. way she matched her nails. I don't know if we can like get into the nails.
Oh, so cute.
Getting into the dress. I love the floral situation, the meeting. I love it having a meeting moment. And
Very nice.
Tried and true pageant princess right here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, when it comes to the Detroit Auto Show charity preview, are you from Detroit? Tell me a little bit about you, Ashley.
Yes, I'm originally from Detroit, and it's just cool that I won the national pageant and I get to represent this great city, and I'm excited about that.
When was this pageant? When did you win?
December.
Oh, so this just happened. So
So it happened last year, so I have a 2-year reign.
oh my goodness.
Yes.
Tell me, what are some of the things you're hoping to accomplish during your reign?
Yeah, so my platform is helping young brown-skinned people enter into the animal science. I work in vet med, and it's just not an area we're seen in often, so I'm just trying to broaden the horizon for our young people.
I love that. I love that. I mean, not only is she beautiful, she has the brains to match it. Thank you so very much, Miss Black America.
Can we also just sign off with a quick pageant wave?
Oh, yeah. Until next time, guys, stay beautiful.
And we're back live here with Miss Montiel Jenkins, the candidate for the next mayor.
Miss Lady in Red looking beautiful as per usual, I must say.
Thank you, Ebony. You look gorgeous too.
Yes.
So I want to know, right? It's going to be a very hotly contested mayoral race coming up this year. What makes you a candidate that the people should rally behind?
So many things. You know, my life and my professional experience are all a true reflection of who Detroit is. You know, I have executive experience, nonprofit experience, education, for-profit, government. I have experience in all the sectors that come together to make Detroit a great city. And in addition, I'm born and raised here. And my life, all the good things and all the challenges in my life are a true reflection of Detroit.
And you know, one of the things that I don't hear often about public officials is that people actually like you. So Montiel.
Oh, thank you. My mother would be proud.
I love that. You know, earlier we were talking about all these community, especially leaders in the community, with your leadership with the Heat and Warm Fun. Tell me, how does that really showcase your true dedication to the community?
Wow. So I'll tell you that last year we helped over 10,000 families stay healthy, safe, and warm. We kept on lights, heat, water for families. We replaced roofs and furnaces and hot water heaters, stoves and refrigerators. So we are on the ground doing work every day that is making a real impact in the lives of struggling families.
I love that. And as Miss Jenkins, if you were to be elected as Detroit's next mayor, tell me, what would you stand on? What's your foundation that you would stand on as mayor?
So the foundation that I stand on, God and integrity and my commitment to service of others. My vision for this city is a Detroit where everyone can thrive and participate in this resurgence that we all keep talking about and we're all so proud of. But everybody's not had an opportunity to participate. So that would be my focus, is little girls like my 12-year-old self who would never have been able to dream of saying, I'm a CEO, I'm running for mayor. It's for every 12-year-old boy in Detroit to be able to see that vision or another vision for themselves. We have to make that happen.
That's a really altruistic vision that I think a lot of Detroiters will rally behind when it comes time to step into the booth here in November. One of the things that I want to know personally about you is, outside of the auto show here in January in Detroit, what's got you excited about January in Detroit?
Well, I have a big announcement coming up on January 14th. I hope it's the worst kept secret in Detroit that I have a big announcement on January 14th at St. Suzanne Cody Rouge Community Center.
Excellent. We will all be there to hear what that announcement could be.
Yes, we don't know, it's very big. Also, I just want to say you look beautiful tonight again. Tell me, what are you looking forward to the most? I know Flo Rida's going to be doing his thing. What are you looking forward to, Miss Lady in Red?
Well, I definitely want to see Flo Rida do his thing, but also seeing a lot of the cool cars. There's so many beautiful cars. Speaking of dreaming, this is a great place to dream, right? That Buick Wildcat.
I mean, Buick is doing their thing right now. The Invista, I love that too.
Right, yes. And that Cadillac. Did you all see the convertible Caddy?
I saw
That's in the
Cadillac.
Dude.
If you guys
Crazy.
have to see the convertible Cadillac.
It is
the entire Cadillac
beautiful.
exhibition is beautiful.
Yeah,
But
yes.
This vehicle in particular is just, it'll blow your socks off.
Yes, it will.
It looks like you should be saying, my name is Bond. Jane Bond.
Thank you so much, beautiful. You have an amazing night. It was so nice speaking with you.
You too, Ebony. You're gorgeous.
Thank
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you stopping by. Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Keep doing your thing.
Thank you. As you can see, I mean, people are just coming in, just super beautiful. So excited, Miss Jenkins is here. Oh, well, would you look at that?
How about that?
We have the sheriff here with us.
Look at that. Sheriff.
Sheriff of Wayne County right here. At the auto prom.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Ray Washington, November win to
Thank you
be
so much.
re-elected into the seat. How does that
So
feel?
much. It feels good. I had to run 2 times in 4 years. I was appointed. Then I had to run for a special election to keep being the sheriff for the next 4 years. And then now 24, I won 551,000.
There you go. There you go.
39 votes.
He knows
Oh,
the number.
That's right.
He knows everybody.
To the last
So
digit.
people said that's our Wayne County sheriff.
Absolutely, man. So here's what I want to know. We've just come off a couple announcements about historic crime drops
Yes.
for the city of Detroit.
Yeah.
As Wayne County Sheriff,
Yes.
how do you contribute to that, and how do you ensure that those numbers keep falling to make the safest Detroit possible?
Sure.
Absolutely.
We work together. We have a task force with the Detroit Police Department, Wayne County Sheriff. We go out and make sure that we pick up wanted felons who are out in the street. If they don't have their day in court, if we don't get them in custody, they're on the run, then they have a tendency to commit the same crimes over and over. And so we make sure that we in our task force, our violent crime reduction initiative, we work together to make sure that we bring those in so they have their day in court and they're not out in the street as wanted violent criminals who have been charged but may be on the run.
Your whole career, your whole life has really been about service.
Oh, no.
Sheriff Washington.
Yeah.
And things about this particular auto show that excites so many people is that, one of your organizations that you're a part of, Omega Psi Phi, and some other Black Greek fraternities and sororities are going to be really representing here at the 2025 auto show for the Day of Service and other activities. Tell me what's it mean to be a part of an organization that really promotes and elevates the idea of giving back to the community.
Sure. Well, I chose this organization, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, because they are about service. And I came in as a grand chapter. Thought I was going to be kind of slowing down with law enforcement. Wanted to be a part of a men's group that we stay together and we work together. And obviously, I'm going to be doing law enforcement for a while longer, for sure, because I want to now. But nevertheless, they had the
principles that I believe in. And so it was an easy lift for me. The process was fair. It was good. And I'm just happy to be a part of a fraternity that is about service. That are there, all of them, all of us, we're about service.
Speaking about service, Mint Chronicle, we're all about the uplifting of the Black community.
Sure.
So being that you are a Black leader within law enforcement,
Sure.
I mentioned how 2025 is a hot commodity right now for the city of Detroit.
Yes, it is.
What are you looking forward to this year, especially being a Black leader here in our city?
Well, we were looking for to make sure that we're still working together, keep the crime down as we did in 24. We're looking for great leadership coming up. And, we have a mayor's race this year. We're looking for great, and all of them that we're hearing are running are very capable people. So it's going to be a great 25 here. And we're just excited about what 25 is going to bring to us, the citizens of Wayne County and Detroit.
I love that. Last but not least, you know how to have a good time. You always tell me.
You are.
I know that's right. Y'all heard that. tell me, what are you? No Flow World is gonna be. And so tell me, what are you looking forward to most?
Just looking to see the latest and greatest in what these automobile companies have to offer to us who like to drive cars. And for me personally, I'm going to check out the Corvettes because I love a Corvette.
You seem like a vet, man.
I am a vet man, and I was going to, true story, I was going to buy a vet when I retired from Detroit Police Department in 2010 to 2009 to go to the sheriff's office, go back with Benny Napoleon, who was my mentor, brother, and friend. He said, "Why are you going to buy a car? You're going to get a car to drive. You're going to be a high-ranking official. Don't buy a vet." He talked me right out of it. And to this day, I regret that. To this day, I have to get my vet, and I'm going to do that. Yes.
Well, now you get to check them out and see what new vet
There you go.
you want here in 2025.
And we know the sheriff is going to abide by all of those speed limits.
Oh, no question, no question. Look, I'm going to be our vet for sure.
Yes,
You understand?
you could be cruising.
Speed for sure. That's
Yeah,
right.
cruising down Jefferson. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sheriff
Thank you so
Washington.
much.
You're
You all-
amazing.
Happy New Year to you both. Brother.
Happy New Year to
You're doing
you.
a great
Thank you
job.
so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us.
Have an amazing night.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
You too. All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, the sheriff is always a good time.
I mean, always a good time. He doesn't play, honey. And he always looks good while doing it, too, right?
We had a chance to swing by his celebration after the election, and it was, man, we ballrooming in there.
A time was had.
Yeah. So it's great to see, man. Elected officials are out. Just so many people in the room, and it's a beautiful room.
Yeah.
As we approach the 7 o'clock hour, people are really starting to come in droves now. You see a lot of people in the background behind us.
Yes.
Hope you got a chance to check out some of the fashion icons that have been strolling through this place. But it's a beautiful time this evening.
It's a beautiful time. People are here. Smiles are flowing. Drinks are flowing. People are flowing in. Fashions are looking amazing. And at the end of the day, everyone is here to have a great time and see all of these beautiful cars.
Yeah, we're glad y'all sticking with us. It's snowy outside, so we hope to bring you this entertainment. We'll be right back in just a moment. We've got a few more exciting interviews just before Flo Rida hits that stage this evening. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
It is with immense pride that we celebrate the incredible achievements of the Michigan Chronicle's Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence honorees. These prestigious programs have become cornerstones of recognizing and uplifting the very best our community has to offer. Leaders who inspire us with their vision, passion, and unwavering dedication. On March 28, 2024, the 17th Annual Women of Excellence Awards lit up Huntington Place in Detroit. Surrounded by 700 colleagues, family members, and friends, 50 extraordinary African American women were honored for their leadership, community service, and professional achievements. These women embody grace, poise, and balance, breaking barriers and setting a powerful example for future generations. For 17 years, the Women of Excellence Awards have celebrated the extraordinary contributions of African American women who are shaping a brighter future for Detroit and beyond. This year's honorees joined an esteemed society of more than 750 trailblazing women who continue to make their mark on the world. On June 27, 2024, The 17th Annual Men of Excellence Awards took center stage at the MGM Grand Detroit, honoring 50 distinguished Black men who are driving change in their professions and communities. These honorees represent the best of Detroit, excelling in fields like public safety, entrepreneurship, healthcare, and beyond. The Men of Excellence Awards have become one of Southeast Michigan's most anticipated events, bringing together tastemakers, influencers, and decision makers to celebrate the brilliance of African American men. Together, the Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence honorees remind us of what can be achieved with vision, determination, and a commitment to uplifting others. These leaders are not only breaking molds, they are building legacies, inspiring future generations to aim higher and dream bigger. We thank them for their incredible contributions and look forward to continuing this proud tradition of excellence for years to come.
We're back here live at the North American International Auto Show. I don't know if y'all saw where we were set up. We were set up in front of the Foxtecca demonstration here at the North American International Auto Show. And we want to throw it to our main man, Chris. And with this, we want to just describe to you a little bit about what Foxtecca is, why they're so important, and some of the things that they're bringing here to the auto show this year.
Yeah, so Chris, tell me all about Foxtecca. How did it start? What does it mean to you?
Well, in September, I've been in the automotive industry for about 10 years, and I had an organization called the African American Automotive Association. And what we do is utilize education in my network to get Black and brown kids in underserved communities interest in the automotive space. And we utilize racing, which is the shiny thing, to get them engaged, but we teach them about the infrastructure around racing. Like if you're not skillful enough to race or wrench, well, we still need engineers, we still need designers, we still need lawyers. There's a whole bunch of things that are going around this industry that we need. So I was introduced to my partner, Kelly, in September here in Detroit. It was my first time in Detroit in almost 15 years. And we hosted Cars at the Station event. And that was our coming out party at Foxtecca. And we've been really big in this Detroit community, providing them opportunities in this industry. Like two of the cars that we have here were wrapped by students, Detroit inner city students, and they designed the wraps on those two vehicles, and we displayed them at the SEMA show in Las Vegas this year. Wow. So we decided to bring them here because it's going to be the first time they're able to see it in public. So there's grown men and women who dream about having their vehicles displayed in shows like this, and we're giving these students the opportunity to do so.
Oh, I love that.
I know one of the reasons that you did this is because you were in this industry and it wasn't so easy for you to navigate, right?
Not at all. I got tired of begging these companies to give us a seat at the table to culturally represent what we have and what we want. They have all the resources in the world, but they continuously rejected come play in our sandbox. So I said, we're going to create our own sandbox. And through the grace of God, we've been able to create an ecosystem that allows these kids to get the resources and the opportunities that they need to make a decision if they want to be in this industry or not.
Now you're here in front of, it's going to be hundreds of thousands of spectators this month. Over the course of the next couple of weeks here at the Detroit Auto Show, one of the largest in the world. Can you put into words what that means to you?
It's amazing and it's necessary. I think it sucks that, X amount of years these shows have been going on, and now the opportunity is coming to where we're able to get on these grand stages and showcase what we do. Everything here from every car, even the lowriders that we have here, representative of the Mexican culture in the Southwest community. And this is their first time being able to be on the stage like this. So big shout out to Sam and the team at the Detroit Auto Show that made the conscious decision to say, let's make something different happen, and us and the team is coming together and getting it done. So it's awesome that everybody has the opportunity to be seen on such a large stage.
Yeah, we did talk about Sam, and as an African American being the first Black co-chair of the North American International Auto Show, his presence is really felt with making sure that inclusion and diversity and equity were at the forefront of so many things. And we talk all the time at the Michigan Chronicle about how diversity, equity, and inclusion is not an unfair boost up, right? It's just a seat at the table so that we can really showcase all that we bring to the table.
Absolutely. I mean, we've had our footprint on this industry for years, in all cultures and all industries we have. And the thing is, a lot of these companies have gotten away with not being able to do it for so long, and they're scared to make a change because they're going to hurt some of their friends or, make a change their power dynamic. And it's not about that. It's about everybody not only getting a seat at the table, but being a decision maker and having their culture and their ideas and their feelings pushed into the designs and things that are created. I mean, if you think about Black and brown communities, right? They're the ones who, for the most part, use the planes, trains, automobiles, bicycles, cars, but they really don't have a say in the design.
Yeah.
But then those who are from our areas and have a say in the design, they never get highlighted and publicized that this is the work that they're doing. Like I work with a gentleman, Richard, he designed the Tesla Model S. 15 years old, he was a phenom working at GM, and he created his own Black-owned supercar company. How come we're the ones with limited resources, the ones telling these type of stories? But you know what, it's all changed, the power dynamic is changing, and it's all about just getting these kids involved.
One of the things that I love, one of the mottos that you guys go by is that we don't shape the culture, we are the culture. And that's such an important and beautiful motto to live by, man. I think, with this exhibition, I think you're going to be a fan favorite, man, especially with some of the virtual racing games and things like that. What are you most excited about seeing the spectators, from your perspective once they get in here this week?
See young Black, young old, young white, young old, men, women, Indian, Asian, across the board, police officers here. This is truly representative of what society is, and we're all sharing this space together. That's what I'm most proud of. Where people are comfortable to come here and hang out and talk and network, right? This is a safe space, and that's what needs to happen in our industry. Where all of us, right, Black, brown, white, whatever, green, it doesn't matter, but we all have a safe space where we feel like, we can be our authentic selves and share ideas and grow.
Absolutely, and last but not least, we talk about bringing a seat to the table. I mean, Chris, you got with Fox Tech, you guys are bringing the table. Tell me, what's your mission? Simply put.
Get these kids involved in this industry, period.
I love that. Thank you so much, Chris. I hope you have an amazing time tonight, and congratulations on all of your endeavors.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Man, such an exciting time here at the Detroit International Auto Show. We just had a chance to speak with Chris, the owner here at Fox Tech, and they are doing some wonderful things, not just here at the auto show, but in the community at large.
Absolutely. I mean, to be Black owned and to be right here in the showroom, showcasing their vehicles, that's super amazing. And before we went over to Chris, as you can see, we had a video talking all about Michigan Chronicles, Women of Excellence, Men of Excellence. And those are really huge events for Michigan Chronicle, especially shining a light on community leaders here in Southeast Michigan.
We are all about Black excellence here at the Michigan Chronicle, and Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence are exactly that.
Yeah.
Right? And, we're down to the final hours to nominate Women of Excellence for 2025.
Yes.
And so we want you to get those nominations in for Women of Excellence, women who are doing amazing and beautiful and wonderful things and using their power, their strength, their ability to enhance and help others grow. So we'll be right back after this short break.
Absolutely. Stay tuned, guys.
Matafio Addo. I'm the Director of Business Development at Bedrock Detroit. The first thing that drew me to Michigan, the realness, the music, but also the local restaurants that are around the city. So I knew the authenticity of this place was real. Everybody puts the work in here. To be able to experience the work ethic of it all, I think that's just as exciting as anything else. To see someone with an idea and actually execute on it. If you have that willpower to do that one thing that you've been procrastinating on, this is where it gets done.
Turn that one over. I don't know which one it is. That's why I experience they like to play the game and switch
Car interiors. Okay, give us a little spin. So how long did it take to make this dress?
I haven't totaled up the hours yet, but probably close to 60 hours. So it was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and love and joy.
Well, I love the sustainability of it all. And is it comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very heavy, but it's very nice, That's nice.
Yes, I love when people take chances, especially with their fashion. Given the auto show is back to being in the winter, we're seeing a lot of black, so this pop of color definitely stuck out to me. And thank you so much for taking a chance and wearing red. And then give us your name.
Jana Commandoris, Lilac Pop Studio.
And then do you have a retail store?
I do not. I'm really just an artist, and so these are more sculptural than, designer. So I've been collaborating with Intiva. This is my 10-year anniversary.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we'll be back with more. I guess we're done. Thank you so much. No one
Black businesses. This right here.
2024 was a year of excellence and inspiration as the Michigan Chronicle celebrated the achievements of Detroit's brightest minds and future leaders through two signature events: the 12th Annual 40 Under 40 Awards and the 9th Annual SWAG Scholarship Awards. On November 19th, 2024, the 40 Under 40 Awards brought together over 500 colleagues, family members, and friends at the International Banquet and Conference Center in downtown Detroit. This powerful celebration honored African American professionals who are making waves in their industries and communities, exemplifying leadership, innovation, and service. Their remarkable contributions to business, diversity, and community engagement embody the spirit of the 40 Under 40 Awards. Earlier in the year, on June 9th, 2024, the Michigan Chronicle and Huntington Bank proudly hosted the 9th Annual SWAG Scholarship Awards. This uplifting event celebrated 15 extraordinary high school seniors and 5 influential educators, awarding a total of $100,000 in scholarships and grants to empower the next generation of leaders. Among the students, Erin King, a recent graduate of Detroit School of Arts, stood out as the top award recipient, earning a $25,000 scholarship. Her academic achievements, artistic talent, and dedication to making a difference reflect the core values of the SWAG Awards. In addition to supporting students, the SWAG Influential Educator Awards honored 5 outstanding educators with $1,000 grants to enhance student learning through innovative projects. These educators are the lifeblood of Detroit's educational ecosystem, inspiring the next generation through their dedication and vision. Since its inception, the SWAG Scholarship Program has invested nearly $2 million in Detroit's youth, removing barriers to success and fostering hope for the future. Through the 40 Under 40 Awards and the SWAG Scholarship Awards, the Michigan Chronicle continues its mission of celebrating excellence and empowering our community. As we look forward to 2025, we remain committed to recognizing and uplifting the leaders of today and tomorrow.
It is with immense pride that we celebrate the incredible achievements of the Michigan Chronicle's Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence honorees. These prestigious programs have become cornerstones of recognizing and uplifting the very best our community has to offer. Leaders who inspire us with their vision, passion, and unwavering dedication. On March 28, 2024, the 17th Annual Women of Excellence Awards lit up Huntington Place in Detroit. Surrounded by 700 colleagues, family members, and friends, 50 extraordinary African American women were honored for their leadership, community service, and professional achievements. These women embody grace, poise, and balance, breaking barriers and setting a powerful example for future generations. For 17 years, the Women of Excellence Awards have celebrated the extraordinary contributions of African American women who are shaping a brighter future for Detroit and beyond. This year's honorees joined an esteemed society of more than 750 trailblazing women who continue to make their mark on the world. On June 27, 2024, the 17th Annual Men of Excellence Awards took center stage at the MGM Grand Detroit, honoring 50 distinguished Black men who are driving change in their professions and communities. These honorees represent the best of Detroit, excelling in fields like public safety, entrepreneurship, healthcare, and beyond. The Men of Excellence Awards have become one of Southeast Michigan's most anticipated events, bringing together tastemakers, influencers, and decision makers to celebrate the brilliance of African American men. Together, the Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence honorees remind us of what can be achieved with vision, determination, and a commitment to uplifting others. These leaders are not only breaking molds, they are building legacies, inspiring future generations to aim higher and dream bigger. We thank them for their incredible contributions and look forward to continuing this proud tradition of excellence for years to come.
I am Adafio Addo. I'm the Director of Business Development at Bedrock Detroit. The first thing that drew me to Michigan, the realness, the music, but also the local restaurants that are around the city. So I knew the authenticity of this place was real. Everybody puts the work in here. To be able to experience the work ethic of it all, I think that's just as exciting as anything else. To see someone with an idea and actually execute on it. If you have that willpower to do that one thing that you've been procrastinating on, this is where it gets done.
It is with immense pride that we celebrate the incredible achievements of the Michigan Chronicle's Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence honorees. These prestigious programs have become cornerstones of recognizing and uplifting the very best our community has to offer. Leaders who inspire us with their vision, passion, and unwavering dedication. On March 28, 2024, the 17th Annual Women of Excellence Awards lit up Huntington Place in Detroit. Surrounded by 700 colleagues, family members, and friends, 50 extraordinary African American women were honored for their leadership, community service, and professional achievements. These women embody grace, poise, and balance, breaking barriers and setting a powerful example for future generations. For 17 years, the Women of Excellence Awards have celebrated the extraordinary contributions of African American women who are shaping a brighter future for Detroit and beyond. This year's honorees joined an esteemed society of more than 750 trailblazing women who continue to make their mark on the world. On June 27, 2024, the 17th Annual Men of Excellence Awards took center stage at the MGM Grand Detroit, honoring 50 distinguished Black men who are driving change in their professions and communities. These honorees represent the best of Detroit, excelling in fields like public safety, entrepreneurship, healthcare, and beyond. The Men of Excellence Awards have become one of Southeast Michigan's most anticipated events, bringing together tastemakers, influencers, and decision makers to celebrate the brilliance of African American men. Together, the Men of Excellence and Women of Excellence honorees remind us of what can be achieved with vision, determination, and a commitment to uplifting others. These leaders are not only breaking molds, they are building legacies, inspiring future generations to aim higher and dream bigger. We thank them for their incredible contributions and look forward to continuing this proud tradition of excellence for years to come.
Where you at, or what? No.
We're back. Man, it's been an amazing night.
Oh my goodness. When I tell you, the time has gone so quickly because so many people we talked to, I mean, as you can see, it's still packed out here. It's such a beautiful time tonight.
Oh yeah, this crowd is not going to die down anytime soon, especially with Flo Rida about to hit the stage. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
And the weather is saying you need to have your boots with the fur out here.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to finally be able to go around and enjoy it for ourselves. We brought you the show today, and now we're about to go see it for ourselves too.
It was an amazing show, and I had an amazing co-host in Miss Ebony JJ. Don't forget the JJ.
You cannot
Curry.
forget that JJ.
Thank you for providing the people with entertainment and access today.
Absolutely, and Mr. Allen, I want to say thank you so very much for being my co-host. I feel as if we just meshed. We brought the people to you guys. It was very seamlessly. So thank you so much for being here with me.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for the return of the North American International Auto Show back in January at Huntington Place in Detroit. Make sure you get out. The auto show runs through January 20th.
Yes.
It's an amazing time to support the automotive industry, all the hardworking Detroiters who built this economy to what it was.
Absolutely.
And what it continues to be. And, it's just what the auto show is all about. So
Absolutely. And don't forget, it's definitely discounts all around the city of Detroit downtown. So be sure to check those out. And also, always stay tuned to Michigan Chronicle. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. And be sure to always read up with our things at www.michiganchronicle.com. It's Ebony JJ Curry, senior reporter for the Michigan Chronicle.
And Jeremy Allen, executive editor for the Michigan Chronicle. Thank you again for being here with us. And we hope you have a wonderful, amazing night.
We're about to have a good time ourselves. Good night.